If you hate reading, this might be why. Most people say they hate reading, and they probably share a similar backstory. You grew up being forced to read books that you didn't enjoy, and you were forced to sit and read those at the wrong time and for the wrong reasons. But I'm here to tell you, I don't think you hate reading. I think you still have some leftover emotion about reading from those experiences, and I think you hate being bored. Reading isn't supposed to feel like homework or some moral obligation or even a productivity hack or something that you're forcing yourself to do. It's about finding one book that clicks, and when you're reading it, your mind kind of settles and your voice just leans in, wanting to know more. And you may be saying, I've tried that. I've tried to sit and read, but my mind just wants to do a million other things. And that's kind of the point I made about you don't want to be bored. The key part about this is that your mind is already trained to be scrolling and getting new context and ideas on social media or whatever you're doing. But the key part about reading is that there is still a task before you. And if it is a read that really is interesting to you, some type of fantasy or sci-fi or romance, you know that your mind will engage with it if you are able to actually get into it. So if you can sit down and get past that part where your mind is begging you to put the book down and look at something else, I think that you'll notice something if you do this enough. And I think what you'll notice is that your brain does exactly what I said earlier. Your brain leans in. It lets the world into you, and you start to feel enraptured in what it's talking about, what's happening, that cool character, that hot character, that crazy action moment. And you realize that your brain now realizes you're not letting yourself go to that social media, and instead is like, okay, let me make use of what's in front of me. And you have to remember that now you can read what you want. You don't have to be forced to read these books that you grew up reading in high school or school or whatever it is. It's about finding that right book that will just hit you at the right time, and it's exactly what you wanted. And once you have that experience with the book, you'll never go back.